Guys, welcome back to Let's Play Hogwarts Legacy. In the last episode we started out our adventure, nearly got eaten by a dragon and made it to Gringotts, and that's basically where we are in the story now. I couldn't make a manual save, so I am relying on autosaves. Hopefully it doesn't drop me too far back. I think I did check briefly and it should be fine. Once again, I'm sorry for the massive gap between the last episode. There's been a couple things going on lately here. There's been a really bad heat wave in the UK, which has put me out of commission for a few days, and then I also had a power cut in here, which obviously didn't help, but things seem to be good now, so we're going to be jumping back into Hogwarts Legacy. I decided to go back to this instead of Portal 2 just because I'm itching to get back into this, because it's a really good game, one of my favourites that I'm recording right now, so hence why I was more eager to get back into this one. Now, in between the episodes, I did change a few things in the settings here. So basically, I went ahead and turned the mono audio on because that was giving me a few issues. In case you guys don't know, when I record, I wear only I deliberately have one ear cup off so I can hear myself talk. So that means I need sound coming through both ears at the same time. So that was giving me issues, so I turned that on, and I also turned the audio configuration from home cinema to headphones. Hopefully that should be a little better. Obviously if things still aren't quite right, obviously I can change it later on, but I think that should be good. In terms of the setup, again, I can just change that whenever necessary, but for now we are going to jump straight back into the game. So so this is immediately what you're greeted with when you start the game, or like when you this is basically the screen, and as you can see here is the main game, and we're just going to jump back into where we were last time, which I don't think is going to drop me too far back, but yeah, let's just jump right in.
Lumos!
Okay, that wasn't too far back.
This is no ordinary vault. I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
What do you mean, earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
I do. But to what end, I can't say. Stay close. There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
Okay, let's continue on for now. We don't actually have Lumos yet, so we're gonna stay close to Fig because we can't use Lumos yet. Right. Can't quite remember what to do here. It's been a little while, so we'll see what happens.
I see something up ahead.
What is it?
That glow again, but on the floor.
Okay. Interact with magic. Okay.
Lumos! What happened?
Crap, my audio's freaking out.
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
That statue.
What statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor.
Okay. No, not quite. Let's try Revelio.
Revelio.
I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match.
Oh.
Wait. When you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
Okay, right. This is the second spell minigame. Again, like I said, it's just like the spell letting minigame in the PC version of Chamber of Secrets, which is you see me do back in that Let's Play, but Okay, it's a bit different though. Okay, so A, and there we go, Lumos, our second spell. Okay, let's see. Okay, to activate you want. Okay, right. Okay, we'll talk more about that later on when we get to like. I think once I get to Hogwarts and I have full control of everything, then I'll start going to control. So it might be a while yet, but right. So let's see. Okay. So hold down RT and then press whatever button is equipped to it. It's Y for now, and I think this is yeah, this is definitely taking inspiration from the PS2 and Xbox, GameCube, and PS2 versions, where you press a particular button to actually use your wand. Except in here, you have to hold down the trigger while you do it, which is a nice way of doing things, so you can still do stuff without doing things accidentally, which is, you know, it's a nice, I like how he did that.
Lumos.
Okay.
Well done.
Now the reflection is turning towards me. It does follow the light.
Right, so basically we have to get the statue to line up with the sword, so almost, and boom. Oh boy.
Look out!
Potato.
Potato!
Accio! Descendo! Levioso! Depose!
These are all spells we'll get to see later on. We'll get to use later on.
Levioso!
Okay. Right. So this is basically teaching how to use Potato. Every so often you'll see a little text prompt appear on screen. When that happens, press Y and you'll basically cast Potato. It usually does give you a prompt when it's about to happen, so don't worry too much. The game's not that unforgiving. Okay, so we can only really use basic casts right now. We will get like proper combat spells later on, but for now, basic cast is basically all we've got. Yeah. Okay, just till we get used to things, like, you know.
Stay close!
Okay. This is just the tutorial, basically, still. Okay. Oh, now what?
Professor! Professor Fig! Professor, where are you? This isn't good.
Okay, so we've been separated then.
Where am I supposed to go?
Okay, so just follow
What's happening?
Just follow the magic then.
Wisps of magic seem to be leading me somewhere.
Okay, let's follow it. Okay, there we are.
Ah, that's where they're leading me. That glow again.
Right. Investigate. Okay, more statues.
Protego!
Nope.
Lumos.
Lumos. Right, so...
Revelio. I suppose I'm on my own this time.
Okay, that's summoned all of them then. Oh, hang on, I see a bunch of chests. Ah!
Lumos.
Okay, might as well get these since we're here. Okay. I swear I saw more chests around here somewhere. Now, where were they?
Revelio.
Okay, over there.
I need to align these statues with their reflections.
Yeah, I will. I just want to get these chests first, since we're here. Oh god. Seriously? Okay, never mind. Right, okay. Okay, I see.
It seems I have no choice. I'm going to have to fight my way out of here.
Okay. Okay, so just basic tasks. Again, I am playing on, I think, easy. Just because, you know, I'm not doing this for the challenge, really. I'm doing it more for the story. I always do it for the story, really. I like a little bit of a challenge here and there, but yeah, I prioritize. Okay, yeah. So in general, when playing games, I typically prioritize progress over challenge. I mean, yeah, I like a little bit of challenge here and there. Depends on why I usually go on normal, but I have a specific reason I went with easy for this one. Just in case anyone missed the last episode, I have a condition known as cerebral palsy, which the Alhamora minigames are going to give issues with. Again, I'll talk more about that once we get there, and I'll probably do another video talking about more in depth, you know, as it becomes more relevant. But yeah, I do have reasons why I picked easier this time around. Okay, yeah, we get it. Use Protego. Yeah, we get it. Okay. Okay, more knights. Okay. Ah, there's some behind me as well. Oh god, seems like there's no end to them, but there probably is. Okay. Okay. Oh, there was another knight coming behind. Yeah, don't worry about stuff you can't see. As if there's something coming up on you can't see, the game gives you plenty of warning, and it usually is always wide. So don't worry too much. The game's pretty forgiving in that regard. Okay. Strong. Okay. Find Professor Fig.
Protego.
Nope.
Lumos.
Okay. Okay, so follow the wisps of magic again, which is leading. Hang on. Hang on. Can we actually get the chest now?
Revelio.
Where was it?
Lumos.
Because I'm pretty sure I saw a chest somewhere. Okay, sprint. Oh, is that where it's leading me? Like, really? Are there no chests?
Revelio.
I thought. Okay, never mind.
Lumos.
That's gonna take a bit of getting used to, like holding down the trigger and then pressing Y. I'll probably get used to it in time. Okay. Investigate. Okay. Okay, find Professor Fig.
Lumos.
Yeah, that's right, we've still not found him yet. Okay, I'm not seeing any chests. I think I did see chests at one point, like when I was going after the when I was going after them before, but then the okay, never mind. I guess we can't get those chests, which is a little upsetting, a little annoying, but oh well. Okay. Ah. Right. Is there anything in here? Revelio?
Revelio.
Anything we can loot? Hey, there we are. Okay, this'll more than make up for not being able to get the chest before. Okay. 32 gold, I'll take that. You always really want to loot when you can, really. It's like that's basically gaming 101. Yeah, if you've been playing video games for any length of time, that's a basic. You know, it's basic stuff you learn, really. No matter what type of game you're playing. Okay, is there anything else? Okay, we've already gotten that one, haven't we? Yes. It's a little hard to tell sometimes. Okay. Investigate.
did you... What is this place?
I don't know. But I found this floating above that basin.
That is no mere basin. That is a pensive for viewing memories. I wonder... Follow my lead.
All is in place.
The portkey is well hidden.
Perhaps too well. I wonder if the path we've created...
May be impossible to follow. It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can.
Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain.
Yes, and if we are correct, Charles, the witch or wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge, and the responsibility that accompanies it.
We've done all that we can.
That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why. We were...
It all looks rather different than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming.
Who were they?
I don't know. But, sir, you shouldn't be in here.
I was right.
Ranrock.
Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's vault.
And why are you here?
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
Sir, they have the key to the vault.
Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have
I have no patience for traitors. Now, where were we?
I'm not giving you anything.
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
Are you all right?
Fine, sir.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin. He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
Where are we?
It can't be. It seems those who set up the pensive, the locket, and the path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here. Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to.
Finally made it. Come on. I am playing the original Xbox One version, by the way, so the loading screens might be a little bit lengthy, hopefully not too big of a deal, but yeah, I just want to throw it out there just in case. My timer has gone, but I'll keep on going for a little bit, I think. But I should be able to save now, I think.
Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony? Phineas, Nigellus, Black. Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Yeah, boy.
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough. Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
Oh boy, here we go. Moment of truth.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
Okay, let's see here. So, I am going to be responding to all the dialogues options based on... I'm basically like playing myself here, so I'm just basically answering everything how I would answer them. And I'm going to go down the nice route. I know you can be like horrible and nasty, but I'm just gonna go around being nice. So let's see. Whenever I can. So let's see. Okay. I can't wait to start class. I can't wait to explore. Okay, honestly, I was never really that much of a diligent student in my own, like, back in school and college. I never really cared about that much, to be honest, so I'm just gonna go ahead and say that, I'm just gonna go ahead and say that I can't wait to explore, because that's true. Okay, I can't wait to explore.
I'm looking forward to exploring Hogwarts and the world beyond the castle and grounds.
Indeed. Much can be gleaned by having an adventurous spirit, but your professors have a great deal to teach you as well. I wonder... I detect something in you. A certain sense of... what is it?
Okay, so basically these are all the traits that would these are all the traits here. Now, depending on what you pick will determine what the sorting hat puts you in by default, but if you don't like that option, you can decide yourself. So I think, if I remember correctly, I think it's so loyalty for Hufflepuff, curiosity for Ravenclaw, I think, daring for Gryffindor, and ambition for Slytherin. Now, I myself am a Hufflepuff. I identify with more with like Hufflepuff traits in general. Like, I did a few quizzes before this, and literally every single one of them led to either Hufflepuff or Ravenclaw, but some of them more Hufflepuff, and it actually put me in Hufflepuff on the actual Pottermore in the Pottermore quiz. Like, I might have something on screen just to show you for anyone who's curious. But yeah, I myself both basically I basically am a Hufflepuff. I identify with a lot of the Hufflepuff traits. So basically, if Hogwarts was real and I was to go there myself, I would most definitely be put in Hufflepuff. It's just the natural selection for me. So. Loyalty, which is the Hufflepuff trait. Loyalty.
A sense of loyalty? I believe myself to be a true friend. I know I value that trait in others.
You do not give up easily, do you? You are undaunted by challenges that lie ahead. And your loyalty to a friend delayed your arrival here this evening. Perhaps you belong in Hufflepuff.
Yes. Okay, so basically this is where you get to decide. Now, as you can see here, there's a few options. So you can either choose and accept what the sorting hat thinks, but in the event, like in the case of people who aren't as familiar with the traits, because I know that can happen, like anyone playing Hogwarts Legacy for the first time and not like reading the Harry Potter books or seeing the movies, who aren't as familiar with the house traits, if they get the wrong house, they can just press B and then choose whatever house they want. But I myself am a Hufflepuff, so I am going to take that. I'm going to take that option. Oh, that's another thing. I haven't linked my Pottermore account. I know you can, but I decided not to do that just because I want the I want the authenticity of like deciding all that for myself. I'm gonna, like, for certain things, I am gonna go with what's on Pottermore, like identifying as me. But I'd rather have the pleasure of like doing all that myself. So, yes, accept this house.
Better be Hufflepuff.
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled.
Boo!
Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you. I'm...
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way. It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. Might be a bit of work, but I'm sure that's never stopped you before.
It hasn't, Professor.
Now, here we are at the entrance to the Hufflepuff Common Room.
This is the entrance.
Indeed. I will explain what to do, but I hesitate to do it myself as one errant knock leads to being doused in vinegar.
Oh, God.
Most unpleasant. You must tap the barrel, 2 from the bottom, middle of the second row, in the rhythm of Helga Hufflepuff. Well done. Now go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room.
Okay, right. And here we are at the Hufflepuff common room. Okay, let's see. How are we doing for time? 38 minutes. Okay. I'll carry on for a little bit. Yeah. Maybe like introduce myself to a few people perhaps, and then maybe call it the call an episode. Okay. Okay, so we've got a few people we can introduce ourselves to here. Oh yes. Funny little story here actually. Apparently there's a watering can somewhere around here which goes around watering these plants. Can't see it though, but yeah, a friend of mine apparently a friend of mine got drenched by that watering. Oh, there it goes. I think I saw it for a brief second. But yeah, that watering can that's going around actually, yeah, there it is. So that watering can actually got one of my friends. Like, it actually like drenched him, which was quite funny. But yeah, let's not do that this time. Okay. Okay, is everyone... Okay, I think everyone is in here where we can meet, I think. Right, let's meet a few people. Okay, so there's a few people we can introduce ourselves to here, I think. Okay. Who do we want to talk to first? Okay, let's go with her. Hey, it's the Fat Friar. That's the house ghost for Hufflepuff. Doesn't really get much recognition in the movies, to be honest. Like, we see a couple little cameos, but not really that much. Okay, let's speak to you, I guess. talk.
Isn't it?
Aw.
Oh, hello. She's awfully regal, isn't she?
Is that your owl?
I don't know whose she is. Likely one of the Hufflepuffs around here. Owls choose their own company anyway. Wait, you're the new 5th year. Quite the dramatic entrance you made. Can't imagine wanting to call attention to yourself, especially since everyone will be watching to see how much you already know.
Let's see. I have a lot to catch up. On. I'm not worried. Honestly, if I'm being honest, if it was me, I think I would, like, in that situation, like, starting as a 5th year, if it was me, I think I would be a little nervous. Like, that's, you know, pretty realistic. So, I'm just gonna say that I'm a little worried.
I'm really not worried. I'm sure I'll be fine.
Nevertheless, it is rather unusual. You must feel terribly out of place. Of course, presumably, as a hard-working Hufflepuff, you'll prove yourself in no time. I'm hard-working too, as you might suspect. But sometimes I think I should have been a Ravenclaw. I've rather a searing wit. At least people have always told me so. I'm Lenora, by the way. Lenora Everly. Well, mustn't keep you. You've such a lot to do.
Yeah, I read that completely wrong there. It happens sometimes. Okay, let's see here. You think you should have been a Ravenclaw?
Do you really think you should have been in Ravenclaw?
Well, my brothers were. They both work in the ministry now. I suppose you could say that wit runs in the family. My aunt was a Gryffindor, though, and I've always had plenty in common with her. Determination, valor, daring. The old sorting hat was spoiled for choice with me.
Okay. Nice to meet you.
It was nice meeting you, Lenora.
Of course. Adieu.
Right. Oh, I thought that I was gonna take off for a second there. Okay, what else? Okay. Who else? Let's see. It's only 2 more people to meet. Okay. Okay, in that case, let's go and see the guy with the cat.
Just got you. You don't need to be frightened, little cat.
Oh, it's adorable.
I can't quite reach.
Come on, you went that way.
Hope they can catch him. Big castle for a student to get lost in, let alone a cat. I'm sure you'll find your way all right. I mean, it can be a bit overwhelming at first. I still get lost sometimes. Welcome to Hufflepuff, by the way. Really glad to have you in our house. I'm Arthur.
Thank you. Nice to meet you. Was that your cat?
No, one of the first years, I think. Don't have any pets of my own, unfortunately. My mother doesn't think too highly of them, especially magical ones.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is with me, like, I didn't really grow up around animals all that much. I do like animals. I do like cats, dogs. You know, I go to cat cafes or try to go to cat cafes fairly regularly whenever I can. Not been to for a while, but I didn't grow up around pets or like siblings. So I was very, very, you know, I kind of grew up kind of isolated, which left me being very anxious around animals. I'm getting better, but yeah, I didn't really grow up around animals that much. And while I am getting a lot better with my current setting, like my living conditions, I could potentially have a cat. I mean, like, I don't know what the rules are here, but the thing is, an animal like a pet is a lot of work. And while it would be nice to have a little cat, like while recording and stuff, unfortunately, I'm out quite a bit. Like, I mean, I'm in quite a bit as well, but at the same time, when I am out, I'm out like for quite a bit, and obviously you have to be here for a cat. So, as nice as it would be, I don't think I'm really in here. I don't think I'm here enough for it to be worth it. So, yeah. Right, okay, let's see. Shame, I think magical beasts are incredible. I tend to agree with your mother. Shame. I think magical beasts are incredible. Yeah, let's go with that because I do like animals.
I'm sorry to hear that. I think magical beasts are rather incredible.
Best thing about coming to Hogwarts. Nifflers, glumbumbles, bowtruckles. I thought they were only pictures in books before. Well, Dad did bring home a puffskein once. Mum was furious. Anyway, I better go make sure the first years caught that cat. Don't want them to be late on their first day.
Okay, good luck. Have you ever had a pet?
Have you ever had a pet, Arthur?
No. My mother's a muggle, and as soon as the puffskein that my dad brought home stuck its tongue up her nose, it went right back to the shop.
Yeah, I can imagine that being a little off-putting if, yeah. Yeah, I can imagine that being, a bit of a turn-off, I can imagine. Anyway, good luck, Arthur.
Nice meeting you, Arthur, and good luck finding that cat.
Thank you. Try not to get lost in the castle yourself.
Now, where's that cat got off to? Oh, there it is. I see it under the chair. Okay, now what? Oh, now it's just you. And I think after that, then I'll... Oh, cool. Alright.
Oh, Uncle, this doesn't sound like you. Something's wrong. Oh, hello there. You're the new Hufflepuff, yes? I'm Adelaide. Pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Is everything alright?
Oh, yes. I'm just a bit distracted. Letter from my uncle. So tell me, I've been hearing all sorts of rumors. Were you really nearly gobbled up by a dragon?
I'd rather not talk about it. Yes, I was. I think that might be Poppy behind me. I can't really tell from here, but might just be a random Hufflepuff. But yes, I was nearly gobbled up by a dragon.
That one is true. Not the typical start to a new school.
That's dreadful. Well, I'm glad you made it here alive. Well, anyway, I imagine you have lots to do. I hope you have a wonderful first day.
Okay, nice to meet you. Is your uncle alright? Yeah, let's try to be nice, try to be, sympathetic, understanding. I'm going for the nice route, the pacifist not pacifist in terms of combat, because I am going to be using one of the unforgivables. Not that one. I'm going to be using one of the unforgivables, but I'm going to be going for pacifist in terms of, being nice to everyone when I can. Unless they deserve it, of course. Is your uncle alright? Let's show a little sympathy, bit of understanding. Is your uncle alright?
Are you sure everything is alright with your uncle?
Oh, yes. He travels for work, always busy. I'm sure he just wrote it in a rush. Nothing to worry about.
Okay, nice to meet you.
Thank you, Adelaide. Be seeing you.
Of course. And good luck.
Okay.
Is the new Hufflepuff out of bed yet? Professor Weasley's waiting for them outside the common room.
Okay, and I think I should be able to save now, I think. Please let me be right. Please let me be right. Yes! Success! Okay, I can save now. That's good, because in the last episode I couldn't save, which was incredibly annoying. Let me just save again, just to make sure. Saving. Okay, good. Awesome. Anyway, I think that is a good place to end this episode for now, as we are going... Oh god, 50 minutes. Yeah. Oops, need to cut a bit out. Hopefully I can cut a bit of that out. But anyway, that is where I'm going to leave this episode for now. So, as always, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for tuning in. My name is Lucky Star Shi-Roku. It is a pleasure to meet you. A pleasure to make your acquaintance if you are new. I do have an introduction video on the homepage on my YouTube channel. You can go and check that out if you want. In addition to that, I also have a link to my schedule and my status of Let's Plays, where you can check out all my current, ongoing, upcoming complete Let's Plays. Go and check that out if you want. Alright, in terms of schedule, I upload on Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays and Saturdays at 2 PM GMT UK time, and basically I play 2 or 3 games at a time to keep variety. So right now I am going through Hogwarts Legacy on Xbox One, Undertale on Switch, and also Portal 2 on Switch. I forgot for a second there, but yeah, basically going through a few games at a time just to keep variety. But again, that's where I'm going to leave this episode for now. So as always, thank you guys for watching, thank you for tuning in, and I will see all of you guys in the next episode. Until then, have a good day, you guys.